she's a clinical professor of psychiatry at UNC, and she's the medical director of the UNC Wake STEP Clinic. Nancy's been with UNC for a long time. She had a little bit of a sabbatical to New Zealand for a while, but she's back. But what's really cool about Nancy is she was the medical director of the psychotic disorders inpatient unit for neuroscience, and now she was one of the founding co-chair persons of Brushes with Life. So she was instrumental in one of our first real, recovery-oriented things. And I know that, looking around the room, there's many of us here who've just been profoundly changed by Brushes with Life. And so kudos to you, Nancy. And so Nancy's coming up to present.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for that, John. We've kind of changed things up a little bit, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the UNC Wake STEP Clinic, and then Shannon, who's one of the social workers in our clinic, is going to talk about Arianna and her story. So the UNC Wake STEP Clinic is kind of the new kid on the block, I guess, in the center. We started in the summer of 2013. When Wake County Behavioral Health was closing, we took 500 patients of theirs that were mostly people with schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder. So pretty ill patients that we worked with, but wanted to take the STEP model and work in modeling. There's also other kinds of mental health from UNC happening in Raleigh. The North Carolina Psychiatric Research Center is in the same building with us. There's a UNC Wake ACT team as well. And we've also got Wakebrook, which has inpatient and crisis and assessment and other things. So that's kind of where we are, and I've been working with them since I came back from New Zealand in summer of 2013. And so I'm going to ask Shannon to come up and, okay. Oh, okay, I've got to write up about Shannon, so I didn't know that. Shannon's a licensed clinical social worker and a licensed clinical addictions specialist at UNC Wake STEP Clinic in Raleigh, as well as some of the STEP regional clinics. We also have sites in Western Wake and in Zebulon. And we have 2 other sites, but she only works at 2 of them. She received her bachelor's from Meredith College and is an alumni of Master's in Social Work program at UNC. She mentioned is actually near our clinic as well now, before starting at the UNC STEP Clinic when we opened in June of 2013. Okay, Shannon, now come up.
Thank you, Nancy. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I'm Shannon. I'm one of the therapists over at the STEP Clinic. I'm one of the 3 now, which is great. I'm going to read a little bit about Arianna, but I also wanted to say how wonderful it's been just to be able to work with her. I feel very lucky in being able to have her on our team. This is a little bit about her bio that she wrote for us. Arianna went undiagnosed until 2008, when at age 26, she had a major psychotic break. Over the following years, she would experience several bouts of psychosis and mood symptoms, and more than 5 hospitalizations. Through it all, she was able to continue to work as the owner of Latino Outreach Consulting of NC, a translation and consulting company. She also works for the state of North Carolina as a Master Certified Spanish Court Interpreter. She's a published author and trainer related to interpreting issues, and currently is the editor of Proteus, the trade journal for the National Association of Judiciary Interpreters and Translators. Say that 5 times fast. And is writing a book that we published this year for interpreters in the mental health setting. She's also a certified peer support specialist and all of that free time that you have. She credits her husband, Nemo, and her family, friends, and treatment team with supporting her so that she can live a life despite still having severe symptoms. She also credits having a positive attitude She says, if we give in to negative thinking, we surrender what little control we have of the situation. Something that helps her stay positive and to face the future is her faith. As a Jehovah's Witness, she is active in her ministry where she teaches Bible classes to people in the community. She says that there is biblical thought that describes her journey. It says, therefore we do not give up, but even if the man we are outside is wasting away, certainly the man we are inside is being renewed from day to day. I think that's a nice quote for you. So when I told her about this award, I said, we want you to be able to talk about your journey. And she said, it was like a mutiny in my brain. So I thought that was probably what a lot of us feel and a lot of our folks feel. So we appreciate being able to work with you. Thank you.